Hello, dear adventurers, and welcome to another Needlessly Complicated 14. My name's Arietta, and I'm a little bit scatterbrained today. Apologies. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we are going to be continuing on with the MSQ. So, last time, we got all of our jobs up to 28, and we did a bunch of level 28 side quests and MSQ, and it has led us to numerous murders most foul. So, we are currently in Gridania, and yeah, we're going to be continuing on. So, I was just on here checking uh, our jobs just to make sure that I was remembering all the things because again, I'm a little scattered today. I almost forgot to put the captions up because I was just like, "Oh, I did all the things. I opened all the programs." No, you didn't. Stop telling yourself these things. Okay, so like I said, I have the character window open. So Conjurer is 28, Pugilist is 28, Rogue is 28, Archer, and Thaumaturge. I thought more of them were 29, but I guess I was wrong. That's okay. Uh, Haukke Manor is level 28 to 31, I want to say, and we're going to be doing it on Conjurer. So, as I had said, not both. What are words? As I had said, I'm doing two different dungeons today. So I am going to be doing Haukke Manor as well as a leveling roulette. The leveling roulette is going to take a bit longer to get into because I'm not going to be doing it on a tanker healing job. It is what it is. But yeah, I would really like to have all of the brain function, but that's just not happening. Again, I'm just super scattered today. Nikki is not helping. Um, she never helps though, so that's not new. All right. So let's see. We still have several of the profession job quests that we need to do as well. For the past couple streams, we have been starting with those and moving on into combat jobs. But right now, what we're running into is that we don't have good enough gear or enough materia to make our gear good enough to get high quality for most of these items, and so we ran out trying to fudge it. We ran out of the materials to make them. So, high quality steel, we don't have enough iron anymore to make that. But yes, Skeletons in Her Closet is a level 28, and I think we did the rest of the level 28 jobs, but I did want to double check that, so I'm just real quick going to open up my spreadsheet. Trouble on the Road is North Shroud, so that's a not Limsa, Gridania. I can remember the names of the major city-states in this game that I've been playing for about 2-ish years now. That's totally a thing I can do. Okay. Trouble on the Road, we did that one. A Leg Up, we did that one. Okay, so we are out of level 28 quests. We have completed all of them, so we need to be able, other than MSQ, which we are currently doing the level 28 quest because it is part of getting to Haukke Manor. We will need to get all the rest of our jobs leveled up to level 29 in order to be able to do other jobs or other quests. Both of them, really. Ugh. Okay, let's see if I can screw my head on a little bit straighter and get going. So, I was thinking that one of the ways to get better gear and to level up my profession jobs a little bit would be to work on some deliveries for our brand company. I'm just without words today. My words are gone. Let's make this simple. Let's make this simple. I am going to do a roulette while doing Huntslog to start with. Then, once I've done that, once I've gotten into the flow of things, then, and only then, shall I move on and figure out what else I gotta do. Okay, so... Pugilist is the next closest to getting to 29. So, let's see. The least close would be Thaumaturge. And we have 2 more of these. So I'm going to switch over to Thaumaturge and get in on that queue while also working on these hunts. First things first, I am going to raise my chair a little bit. Nikki has been getting in my lap a lot more, so to appease the little princess cat, I lowered my chair so she stopped smashing her face into my desk. So, we are on Thaumaturge. This is going to be over in southern Thanalan, so let us start by getting into that leveling queue, and then we will teleport to Little Alamigo. Yeah, 8 minutes. Ugh. So I finally feel like I'm no longer sick, so at least we have that going for us today. I still have a little bit of like a needing to clear my throat, but the cough is pretty much gone. It's just coughing occasionally when I need to clear my throat, but I'm not having nearly as bad fatigue from that specific thing. I do have chronic fatigue, but I am not having as bad of fatigue from being sick. I'm not having the real bad, like, runny nose and congestion and all that. Okay. We'll put that... Well, yeah, there is probably the best place we're going to be able to have it. And the fate is not presently here, so we're going to have to go looking for the knuckle dancers over in yonder cavernous area. Hey, look, there's one. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well on this lovely Tuesday. I've just been kind of just hanging out, not really doing a whole lot, enjoying other people's streams. Oh, a fate, grand. I am getting a little bit better sleep, but not by much. We did get that crate in for Nikki, so the cat has been sleeping inside of a rather large crate. Definitely way too big for a cat, but she's not too happy about it. Last night, she kind of just stared at me and just made a face like Mother, you have made a mistake. I am still inside. Rectify this situation immediately. No, sweet, sweet fur baby. You are a destroyer of worlds, therefore you stay in the box. We did also get some catnip fish for her. So hopefully she's been liking them because I added them in so that she would have something kind of comforting along with a big fuzzy new bed and one of her other beds that I made for her and a kick toy and a toad toy that I had made for her and she really is spoiled, and I forgot to grab food. Hi, Seki. Is she back in the box after today's event? Sorry if you just said it. No, don't worry about it. She is not yet back in the box. We're trying to make it so that that's where she sleeps, but that's not necessarily where she is unless she's in trouble. What Seki's referring to is that Nikki, just like an hour-ish ago, decided that she must scream. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out why she must scream. Just could not do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, lucid dreaming? That's the one? I remember my buttons. Or 5 minutes between now and 10 anyways. Q says 5 minutes if you want to run and grab something, perhaps. Oh. Reading things backwards isn't doing myself or anyone else any favors. Yeah, it just bumped up to 10 minutes. I don't really... I need to go to Camp Tranquil for the stropers. Not strippers. Oh my god. Captions! Why? The Morbles! Isn't that where the Morbles are? Oh, they're in Sorrel Haven. I kind of have to be up there anyway, so... Just wasting all my money. So... yeah, I've got the duty roulette up and going because it's gonna take forever, and Thaumaturge was the one that needed the most EXP. So yeah, getting on stream today was rough. My brain was just all over the place and I had to pick up the pieces, so I figured let's make it easy and do Huntslog and leveling roulette just to figure out what the heck I'm doing before I try to do anything complicated. Okay. There's the big old monsters that are... Oh no, that's a haliotrope. Whatever. Oh, hello. That was unintended, and I do not want to also grab this lightning sprite. We have ourselves a problem. Yeah, this isn't working out for me. I gotta go. I'm being attacked by Ziz. And this is why you follow the path. Rude. Okay, I also just realized that I forgot something else, so I'm gonna stand here in the protection of this wood whaler sentry while I grab something. Be right back. First, I forget that I need to update the game, then I forget that I need to open my captions program, then I forget to grab water. Not my best. Oh wait, did I actually... Okay, and now the cat is checked on and taken care of as well. Because she also needed water. Okay. No, I'm not going to level sync. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully the difficulties are done for now. What is that? It's a level 50. That's terrifying. No, thank you. Well, I can't turn it in yet, but I might be able to grab a few of these a little bit easier. Oh! Ha! Whoops. Okay. I was worried that I was gonna die before I got into the freaking party. Okay. I have said hello to the peoples. Yeah, hunt enemy. Not usually aggressive because of their level. That's not always true, though. I have video evidence documenting one of them just ambushing me because I got too close. Okay, uh-oh. Gotta get over there a little bit faster. Oh, this tank is just going. Usually not aggressive. Important distinction. You're not wrong. That is very important. Oh my god, is he going to grab the entire fucking dungeon? What nonsense is this? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Okay. Uh-oh. That was not the correct button. It was a button, but not the right one. What the heck? Okay. I'm sure you do love this tank. What fuckery. They didn't... Oh, they did say hi. They... Okay. One of the people has yet to say hello to the rest of the group, so I thought it was them. And I'm just like, silent protagonist causing trouble for everyone else. Sounds about right. Okay. Oh my god, here we go again. Oh, they're a Dark Knight. This makes perfect sense. I have to have a tragic backstory and current story and story slightly to the left. Okay, is he stopping here? Looks like he's stopping here. Oh, this poor healer. I am so glad I'm not healing this dungeon right now. Yeah, the Dark Knight definitely is RPing as Batman. Okay. And for some reason, instead of Batman, my brain went to Darkwing Duck. Because of course it did. That makes perfect sense. Hi, Junie. Oh my god, Gwynny, hi! Thank you for raiding! So, Gwynny was actually where I was hanging out before stream started. So, one moment, please, and I will give you a proper shout out. Thank you! This is the first time I've ever been raided. So, welcome, raiders. I'm glad you're here. My name's Arietta. I am a Final Fantasy XIV streamer looking to branch out into variety streaming at some point in the future, and right now this tank is pulling the entire dungeon and then just having us AoE until all of the critters are dead. Okay, let's see if I can... da, da, da. I also got a new bot, so pardon if bot is giving troubles. Okay, it looks like it works. So, Gwynny is awesome. Gwynny is currently working on making beautiful stickers of queer fat cows that are, their design is based on fruit. Hello, KK Celeste. Yeah, this game has been a lot of fun. I'm finding that I tend to blank out on games that people tell me that I'll like until I actually start playing them, and it was definitely the case with this one as well. So yeah, this is an MMO Final Fantasy game, and the second MMO Final Fantasy game. And it's got its own story, but as I was telling Gwynny over in their stream earlier, it also references a lot of the other games in different events and whatnot. And it doesn't just reference Final Fantasy games. One of my favorite silly little side quests that I've done in the past was for a dragon quest. Yeah. Alright. Oh my goodness. And so now my party is talking and it's just like, nope, too many conversations. All right. Is it? I don't have enough mana, that's what it is. Okay. All right, so... just making sure that I have all the things and trying to catch up on chat. Your sister and friends play a lot, but I don't think you've ever actually seen it in action. It looks like a blast. It is a lot of fun. I used to play World of Warcraft, but the game got sad because the people making it couldn't stop being jerks to their female employees and all of their fans. So this has definitely been a new experience for me because so far everyone I've met in this community has been super nice with very few exceptions. I've been fortunate though. I know that there are some weirdos in this game, but I also made sure to take precautions pretty early on to avoid them because most of them hang out in like the slash shout and slash say, which I completely ignored I have it set to ignore. Okay, and it looks like the Lalafell is new because they were doing cutscenes. So, good to know. Okay. Isn't this like the last time that we see a um mind flayer in the game? Like I think there's like two. Okay. Inconspicuous imp. No thank you. Okay. Okay, so other inconspicuous imp. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make sure that I'm attacking the one that has the purple connection to the boss, because I think the boss is temporarily invincible while that is active. I don't remember the mechanics to this one. This is like the second or third dungeon in the whole game. Yeah, Gwen, you were just saying how you wanted to see some Final Fantasy XIV. Well, I'm so glad that you are here. Okay. The KK says, oh, we hate that. Come on, WoW, get it together. Yeah. There's a few more in the optional 50 duties and such. GGTI. So there are more mind flayers. That's cool. I'm going to give the comm to this healer because, holy crap, I'm not sure I would have kept everybody alive like that. You heard this game was getting popular, that the servers were totally full. There was a time recently where that happened. They actually had to stop selling both physical and digital copies of the game after the release of the latest expansion because the servers were so full that people were waiting literal hours. Like, not just one or two, but like 10 or more hours just to get into the game because so many people were playing at the same time. They had to completely restructure a lot of their servers and how they do servers. Most of their servers, I believe, were on site for them or very specifically um, in Square Enix owned locations, but I think that they ended up having to go to a few third-party server companies as well as change out some of their own servers for the game devs to being cloud servers instead of physical servers. But it's back up. It has its very extensive, very memeable free trial period where you can play the first two expansions for free with no restriction on game time. I don't know the full spiel by heart, but there's so many people who just directly reference that. But yeah, this is my character. I kind of based her on how I look in real life. We recently gave her a haircut. Um, let's see. This is a subscription-based game. I believe you purchase the game and then it is subscription-based, but you don't have to pay for it until after you get to level 60 and finish the second expansion, the Heavensward expansion. However, there are some features that are locked behind that subscription. The reason I have a subscription and got one before I finished the first expansion was because I have really bad inventory management, as you can see by how full my inventory is. And in order to access the banking system in the game, I needed to have a subscription. I also needed it in order to be able to use the market board so that I could sell my stuff to other players. All right, so what level did we get to? We got to 30. Awesome. Oh, Gwynny says they did collect a lot of junk too. Yes. So one of the things that my friend Seki, who's in chat, and I typically say is that we are doing inventory savage, because savage is the highest tier of rating content in the game. So oftentimes it's just like as soon as we get on, it's just like, okay, how long do I spend today on the inventory management before I get to actually play the game? um, so one of the things that I am doing differently in this run, which is definitely not a thing that most people need to do. It's not a thing most people want to do. It's probably a thing that people shouldn't do because it's proving very difficult. I am doing all of the jobs and all of the quests. So let me just throw that out there. I recently switched my bot, so it's finally behaving. Um, but I am doing. Uh-oh. We are being attacked. Hello. So, one of the special things about Final Fantasy XIV is that you can do every job in the game on one character. And I am doing all of them. As soon as I am able to unlock them, I do so and start leveling that job. Oh, I guess you're the one who's going to come say hi. I so I'm doing that as well as doing all of the quests. So all of the side quests, all of the extra content, all of the seasonal events as they come up, we had to kind of break form for the summer event so that we could get there because we weren't high enough level on any of our jobs to be able to unlock it. Yeah, it's a big challenge, especially since I don't know how to play most of these games. Not games, most of these jobs. I know how to play the game, sort of. I'm not super efficient, but I know how to play it. um, so, as you can see, there are a lot of jobs. These are just the combat jobs. So there's 4 tank jobs, 4 healing jobs, 5 melee DPS, 3 physical ranged, and 4 magical ranged, including Blue Mage, which kind of counts, but not really. Blue Mage, they put it in the game because the players kept asking for it, and they're like, okay, but you can't get it to max level. You can only get it to like level 70 or something out of the total 90 levels. And people are like, well, I'm going to do that then. And Blue Mage to this day tends to be one of the best jobs to play when you're trying to grind out different duties for some of the events that they hold, especially the Moogle Tombstone events, where it has an option for specialized loot that you get by collecting tombstones from doing very specific duties that most people wouldn't do if they didn't have to. Um, like Aram Vale. Um, but yeah, so there's all of these jobs, and there is the crafting and gathering system as well, which we are working on simultaneously. I kind of am trying to keep it so that all jobs are within 5 levels of each other instead of 10, because I know that as soon as we hit level 30, we are going to have so many things that we need to do all at once So I'm trying to make sure that I'm able to do all of the side quests and uh, main scenario quests on any of the jobs, just to make sure that it's a viable playthrough. Okay, so oh, hello. I also have a tendency to just pull aggro when I'm talking because I'm a little long-winded at times. But hey, we finished the job. That's the important thing. We finished that quest. We can go turn it in after we're high enough level because right now it is red because it is one level higher than where we're at. Um, so I was doing pugilist. I think I'm going to just keep on my pugilist job while I'm heading over there because undoubtedly I will pull another monster or seven on the way there. We're about to head into scary eyeball territory as well as scary plant monster territory. Look at these things. They're bad. They're wiggly squiggly and have giant mouths and can give you every possible static effect. Uh-oh. No thank you. No thank you. And a floating eye, no thank you. More floating eyes, no thank you. Haha, I made it. Okay. So, we're at a point in the story where the next thing that we are doing is a dungeon for Haukke Manor. Yes, chocobo riding too. At level 30, I have the quest somewhere here. I guess it's not on there anymore. Um, is it Broadening Horizons? No. My feisty little chocobo. So at level 30, we can unlock having your chocobo fight alongside you. So they become battle trained. And you can train them to be tank, healer, or DPS depending on what you need to help supplement. So that will also help me level up quite a bit faster, and I am very much looking forward to being able to do that. Level 30 is kind of when this game is really going to get going. I have been playing for over 4 months now, and I'm still not at level 30 yet because the lower levels are really fast when you do them one at a time and really not fast when you do all of them at the same time. Because that was a decision that I made. um, I also was given this antelope stag mount. Um, I was literally bribed into joining a guild because someone came up to me at the beginning of a stream and gave me this gazelle. And I'm just like, yeah, sure. I'll take this weird skinny-faced creature. It is very pretty, but it is also very silly when you see its little mouth open like that. I'm trying to get it. Yeah. Just little mouth. Looks kind of like a goat or a llama. And tiny, tiny little legs. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll join the FC. FC is short for Free Company for those not familiar with the game. All right, so we made it all the way to Haukke Manor, which is what we were planning on doing, which means that I should probably do the thing and go inside Haukke Manor. So I am going to say that Haukke Manor does have a lot of creepy, scary things like zombies and giant floating eyes and all sorts of other stuff. So prepare for that. I'm also playing a healing class for this, which I'm not the best at. So, good times and fear singing in the near future. Um, but yeah. Okay, so and we are going to be playing with a party of other characters. They recently introduced... Are you gonna click? Hello? Huh. Oh, I still had that. That's why. Okay. It was still on leveling roulette. But yeah, I'm not the best at healing yet, and this one used to be really confusing for me. It still is kind of confusing. I still get lost in here, even though they streamlined it recently. But what I was saying is they've been, as they've been releasing patches since the latest expansion, they've made it so that you can go into these dungeons with a party of NPCs instead of a party of players. So if you're like, I don't know about talking to other people and being social and all that, they have really made it so that you can solo the game up to a certain point. This was a feature that they released in Shadowbringers, I want to say, but in the release of Endwalker, they started working on having all of the first expansion uh, able to have these NPC groups, and with the latest patch release, which was a week ago today, they have made it so that the second expansion also has this option. Yeah, so the story of this place is that we're going here because the lady of the manor has been sending monsters to rip women's faces off because she was disfigured in a horrific accident. So, yeah. It's meant to be very spooky and kind of grotesque. Okay. So, okay. And right now I'm just trying to make sure that my damage over time... Oh, get back. Hello. And now we need to make sure that our tank doesn't die. Please, tank, do not run faster than your healer can follow. This one also has some really cool enemies in it, like the carpet stains. And there are, like, mold creatures, because this place is supposed to be in decay and being slowly destroyed over time by neglect. Oh, we don't want that one. We want to attack the one nearer to us, thank you. I don't want to accidentally pull something that the tank has not yet pulled. Yeah, last time I streamed, there was a newer player who was running in to fight the bosses before the tank went in, and that's kind of a no-no just from etiquette, but also because, like, it's a good way to get your entire party killed in one go. So for me, it was just like, why, what? And it's just like, okay, they're a newer player, they might not know better yet, and they might not be doing it on purpose. Give them the benefit of the doubt, but my first reaction was absolute shock. And I hear my cat meowing. Hi, Nikki. Earlier today, she decided that she needed to attack the reflected lights on the ceiling. So she got up on a table and went to jump to attack the lights on the ceiling and just hit the wall and fell down. She was not injured at all, but she does make a real big crash. She's also incredibly talkative, so you may or may not hear her meowing in the background on occasion. Okay, I'm definitely seeing what you meant, Seki, where the bosses are not nearly as difficult for healers as the... fine, I'll leave the treasure chest. The bosses are not as difficult for healers as the mobs are. Okay. Okay. Like, I'm always impressed by people who can have full-on conversations in the middle of a dungeon. Because I'm sitting here just like, I'm just trying to press all my buttons as fast as humanly possible. Where? Okay. These people are doing emotes at each other instead of going forward, so I mean, it's always nice to be part of a party in this game that's having fun instead of just trying to get through to the end, which is part of the reason why I really love a lot of the level 50 dungeons, because it's something that people end up having to do a lot of repeatedly over and over again, so you end up just having a lot of in-jokes. There's a lot of memeing on the bosses, and people are just like, so what's your favorite dessert? And what do you have going on for the rest of the day? Just holding real casual conversations, making jokes. Door. Okay. Aha. Oh, we're pulling more. Of course we are. Not as bad as the last guy who pulled as much as he could into the boss areas. Healing rotation is so simple, it's easier to move out of bad stuff since you don't gotta do a rotation. I mean, absolutely. Especially since I only have 2 attack buttons right now, and one of them is a damage over time. So the arrow is damage over time, and the stone 2 is my damage button. And then I have to heal people, or at least try to. Okay. Spoilers or no? Depends on how spoily. Imp first. Okay. Manor Jester. Okay. The Manor Jester is the imp, right? If it's spoilers just for this dungeon, that's fine. Skills as you level spoilers, that's fine. I'm happy to know what I'll be able to do soon and how long it's going to take me to be able to do anything. I know for a fact that a lot of my DPS jobs don't get their first AoE until level 38. Okay, running. Make sure that I get to the top of the stairs. I love how they have the stained glass windows. It's just real beautiful, and I love that. Yeah, aside from the blood stains and the living mold and the rampant demon infestation, this place is really cool. Uh-oh. Okay, he turned green. I'm just like, what is this? I don't remember this. Oh, creepy little laugh. Thank you. You'll get tons of new healing skills, but the only real attacking skill is the AoE skill at 45 to 48, but that's it. You essentially have 3 attack spells. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so do we keep attacking the lady or no, we turn away. We don't look. Okay. We don't look. So when you see a red eye attack like that, you have to physically turn your character away, which I didn't know for like the first 60 levels of this game. I wish I had. The party chat says, right, you can't stun her, she's too sexy. Oh, nope. No! I forgot to turn away. Yeah, she used to be able to be stunned. Okay, so tank put on mitigation for that, right? It doesn't matter, she's about to go down anyway. I really don't like the face animation for the Vieira when they win. Oh god. Where is everybody? Did they just leave? Yeah, everyone just hit exit. Okay. I guess I'm not giving comms today. Tank at this level have barely any mitigation, but yes, they use Thrill of Battle, temporarily increasing their max HP. Good to know. I'm gonna need to know that once I'm playing another character. Alright, words and stuff. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength from Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Rude! Fare you well, bringer of light. Yep, free gear for me. Oh yeah, more floating eyeballs out here. Ooh, that got me up to level 31. Awesome. Okay, so going to make sure I am... Aha, I have a new hat that you can't see because I have bunny ears. That part's a little bit sad. Not all of the character races can wear hats. And by that I mean there are 2 character races who cannot wear hats and all the rest of them can. Which is very silly because they are the 2 most recent races added to the game. I wanted to change back to pugilist first, I think. Yeah, let's change back to pugilist for this quest to turn in. Okay, so Skeleton's inner closet needs to be turned back in Gridania, so we're going to teleport. Okay, so it is already almost 3 o'clock, so I'm going to take a sip of water. I encourage the rest of you to stay hydrated as well. Okay, so we are going to head up to the quest giver in Old Gridania. I think Lancer's Guild is going to be the closest. And for a brief second there, I forgot that I cannot use my chocobo in cities. Dang. Okay, and we still have 13 minutes left on meal benefits, so bonus experience, very important. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. She turned into a demon, and so did literally everything else. It was kind of like Beauty and the Beast. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to this gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. And then he sits back down. I mean, Severance is right there. You could turn yourself in, like, what is that, 25, 30 feet away? Oh, hi, Nikki. She is sleeping under my desk again, and I moved my foot and ran into Cat. Okay, so we did that, and we report to Minfilia. This is still level 28? Yes. So Vesper Bay, Aetheryte ticket. So many different ways to teleport. All right. And I do want to thank everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. So excited to get to meet new people. And is there going to be a cutscene for this one? Kind of. Voice acted? No. Welcome back, Arietta. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? I explained things, I guess. 2 of La Habre's minions? And they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Ooh, weapon coffer. And I don't think I can grab Wrath of the Titan yet because it is level 30 and I am not. Will it let me accept? Oh, it's letting me accept the quest. I won't be able to turn it in, though. Ooh. Bringing all the scions in.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
That look on her face. not in the habit of keeping chronicles, and that look of just annoyance and defeat. Incredible.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Yeah, no.
So you will accept?
I'ma punch everything in that room, yeah.
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
So for those unfamiliar with the game, there are a lot of gods, and yeah, so for the playable races, there are the 12, which are 12 different gods that are worshipped by different people depending on where they're from and their profession, for example. And then there is the crystal, which is the living planet that they are on. It is... I don't really know how to describe it because it is also its own entity. But Hydaelyn is the name of the crystal as well as the planet. And then all of these different beast tribes all have their own gods as well. With the beast tribes, though, they are in the habit of summoning their god, which is called a primal. And in doing so, this avatar of their god basically brainwashes anyone they can in order to make sure that they keep bringing crystals. And these crystals contain crystallized life force, in essence. And that is what sustains the primals. So just in case anyone needed that information to understand what's going on. Why is this here? I don't think I need this one. So leave quests are also different from the regular quests. This is just kind of like a fetch quest. It's a repeatable quest and it's not part of the larger challenge. So I'm just going to abandon that one because I thought I already did it once anyways. But leave quests are one of the many ways to level up jobs. That one was specifically for armorer. Okay. So we have done 2 dungeons so far. We have gotten Conjure to 31 and thaumaturge to 30. And now we just need to get pugilist, archer, and rogue to level 29 to be able to continue with the rest of the quest log. All of the level 25 quests are for our profession jobs, the crafting and gathering. So while we still need to do them, I'm prioritizing the combat jobs in general. And I kind of treat them as separate entities, even though I try to keep both sets of jobs within the same level range. So also, we're going to drink more mineral water so that we have enough of our experience bonus, but I wanted to check the gear sets for the combat jobs and see who has the crappiest weapon so that I can know which one to use the level 29 level 28 weapon coffer on. So pugilist is 26, 26, 26. I have a feeling they're all going to be 26. 22. So far Archer at 22. 22 for Arcanist. 26. 25. And 22 for Gladiator. So I think I'm going to give it to Archer because I know that I'm going to level up faster if I can do more damage. Oh, and we have new stuff. Awesome. Okay, so... Oh, wrong button. Switch back to Pugilist, and now we are going to continue on with the Hunt's Log for now. Okay, so for Pugilist we have North Shroud, Southern Thanalin, North Shroud, Southern Thanalin, Eastern Lenosha, Central Shroud, and South Shroud. So let's start with North Shroud, because that appears to be where a lot of them are. Going to have a little bit more water. Okay, so it said Alder Springs for both of them. Oh, so it's Shroud Heron Ziz. So this is actually to the west instead of the east. We spent a lot of time in here for the past few streams because this was where we ended up getting the quests that led us to Haukke Manor. Okay, I remembered to put on the extra punch button. Important. Yeah, one of the really tough things that keeps coming back and keeps coming up over and over again is that I don't typically play all of these jobs on my main character. So a lot of them I'm playing for the first time, and because I'm playing so many at the same time, I forget how to play them if I haven't played them in a while. Have a good dinner, Seki. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Uh-oh. Another thing is that I really didn't play healer or tank on any job at all before I started this challenge run. So it's been very weird and stressful and a little scary to try to learn these very, very different jobs. Because, like, I haven't even played this job type previously, let alone the jobs themselves. Okay. I didn't mean to fight all these clay golems, but I have to in order to get over where the shroud hairs are. Are there more? I don't know if that one is going to aggro if I get near it. It probably will. Wait, where am I going? Oh, over here. There we are. Pugilist is going to be very weird once we do get our jobstone, though, because it turns into monk, and because the flavor of the job changes, so does playing the job. You have to do... Is this the one that you have to do the different hand signs on, or is... I think this is the one where you have to do all of the different hand signs in order to boost your attacks, which, based on anime, you would think that that would be the ninja class, but no, it is not. At least if I am remembering correctly. So it becomes much more complicated much quicker. Alright, so we have run out of Huntslog in the area for that one. So now let's head over to Southern Thanalin. Going back. Central Shroud, Sorrel Haven. Actually, let's just head over there real quick. I think this is a shortcut. I could be wrong. You would think I'd know these maps better, but this is the first expansion in the game, and I am playing the final expansion on my main character. So, yes, I was correct. Awesome. Oh. I forgot this lead right here. Ah! Aggro everything! And there's toadstools. I'm gonna get mad. Run away! Okay. So Lindworm should be around here somewhere? Is that toadstool coming for me? Still? Oops. Should have used the AoE. I did not. That was my bad. Okay. I do like that while there are still kind of, let's go over here instead. While there are still kind of categories of jobs, the jobs do have kind of like a bit of a unique feel. Especially the DPS jobs. The DPS jobs do feel very different depending on which one you are playing. So, for example, you still have some of the same movesets that are like melee skills amongst all of these, but Pugilist has you doing a 1-2-3 rotation to start with. That you have to have, you get different bonuses if you do them in a specific order, and if you interweave that with different ones in a specific order. Um, Lancer kind of has that as well, and so does Rogue, but Lancer and Rogue also have ranged attacks, and like even though they play very similarly, they do feel different, and a lot of that has to do with the timing of each of the jobs, which I think is pretty cool. That was not the button I was looking for. Okay, so that's Southern Thanalan, Eastern Lenosha. So South Shroud is the next closest one. That's gonna be Lower Paths, so that's Camp Tranquil. Oh, this guy is riding the eye that we just fought. Okay, so Big Mouth Oroban. Where's Lower Paths again? Okay, so we do have to go further to the south. I got stuck on geometry. Story of my life. Hey, there's one. Too bad we cannot actually jump off where there are little ropes, because the geometry gets mad at you. Alright, there's one. I think I had just 3 of them. Okay. Yep. So now we go back to Little Alamigo. And we fight more Corpse Brigade and a Fallen Mage. So both of those are in Broken Water. Okay. I'm getting more familiar with the areas because we've spent so much time in certain ones. So while my memory is not great, the repetition is really getting to me. It's finally sinking in. What? We do not want to fight that level 50 hunt, because we are not even level 30 yet. That would just be bad and painful. Okay, so it's the knuckle dancers again? Awesome. Oh. I didn't want to get the mage character to Black Mage? I think that's what the fire dances are, Black Mage. Or rather, Thaumaturge, which comes before Black Mage. Black Mage is when you have a job. Alright. We're just gonna punch both of these people. And hope for the best. Looks like someone's actually participating in the fate. Well, since someone's already here... Oh. There's multiple peoples here. Someone had their little fairy as well. Okay, so how do you win? Capture or slaying a Corpse Brigade captain. I'll just follow this person. They seem to know what they're doing. Good to know that this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'll help them. This seems like a quest that I'm gonna need at level 30 for Gladiator. That's the word. But they seem to be getting along well enough. Okay. So now I have Fallen Mage, which says it's also in Broken Water, but I think that's farther down. So I'm going to hop on my burb and run real fast if I can remember how to leave this place. Oh no. How do I leave this place? That's not the exit. There's the exit. Is that the exit? I don't know anymore. I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh gosh. This was a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. But I'm doing it anyway. No, don't heal. How dare you? Okay. Remember the big punch button? This stream has been rather action-packed as opposed to normal. Okay, now how the heck do I get out of here? I want to leave. That's the wrong way. Oh no. Where's the exit? I want to go home. Oh, good grief. I think I just went the wrong way. Aha! There it is. Can I go south? Yes. Okay. I think this is the correct way to get to where those mages are. But I also have to run into very large sandstone golems. Am I just absolutely forgetting? Are they somewhere obvious that I should remember? Oh my goodness. I think I know exactly where they are. Mistakes were made, it's fine. Yeah, fallen soldier, therefore fallen mage. Naming conventions, you gotta pay attention to them. No, come back here. Yay! Oh, we already leveled up. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that's on me. Okay, so we also need to repair our gear. Okay, so we also need to level up Rogue and Archer. So let's see. Rogue does completed Hunt's log. Archer has quite a number more, so let's start with Archer for simplicity's sake. Okay, we don't have any in the area, good to know. Upper Lenosha, Western Thanalin, East Shroud, North Shroud, Eastern Thanalin, Central Shroud, and Eastern Lenosha. Okay. So let's start in North Shroud since that one's going to be real quick. Because I only need the one. And going to just stretch real quick. Make sure my shoulders are not shrimped over. Again, thank you to everyone who has been hanging out. I super appreciate everyone who's been watching, who's been lurking, who's been in chat. I'm just having a grand old time, and I'm glad that you're here to enjoy it with me. If you would like to hang out some more between streams, I just released, well, rather unlocked the Discord channel. So, or rather server. I can remember the things that I'm trying to say. It's the thing I can do. So at 20 followers, I unlocked the Discord server. So that is currently up on screen as well as in chat on Twitch and in the About section on Twitch. If you are interested in joining, we'd be happy to have you. At 30 followers, we are going to unlock the very first custom emote on Discord. So that's going to be fun, I hope. But yeah, I'm enjoying having people hang out, and I'm just delighted to be here and get to do silly things and have people enjoy it with me. Because really, who does all the jobs, all the quests? Me. That's who. And it causes me problems. Oh no, someone's going through and getting the Bane Mites as well. I saw a purple? Nope, that's a fate. Where are the giant scorpions? I never thought I'd want to see them. Aha, I see them. Perfect. Oh, and there's one by itself. Even better. Okay. So... Liquid Footfalls, Bramble Patch, Welwick, Sorrel Haven, Bloodshore. They're all in different places. Okay, so that's Upper Lenosha, Western Thanolin, East Shroud, Eastern Thanolin, Central Shroud, Eastern Lenosha. So Toadstool is in Central Shroud, and we can run there from here. We just fought a bunch of toadstools. So that's nearby, and we'll grab that first. I've said it before, but I really love the details of them having the pittons and ropes holding these large hollowed out trees in place to make sure that they are still usable walkways. No thank you, dust bunnies. The mushrooms in this game are real neat, but also real weird. I love how they kind of just expand and deflate and do weird little movements with their arms because they have arms. Okay, so I'm going to let my health get back up just a bit. Yeah, I think it was like my first stream ever back in April when I was just like, we have to fight so many mushrooms. Because I started in Gridania. Oopsie. Need to actually pay attention to my health? That's a thing I gotta do? Rude. It's also level 32 and I am level 28. So... That could be part of the issue. Okay, so... Anilin, East Shroud. So East Shroud is next on the list because it is the next closest. I also need to remove this because we no longer need the acid because we are no longer fighting cobra lizards. We finished that quest. Oh, that's neat. Oh, I know that one. it always looks so very different when it is in flight as opposed to running around on the ground. Some of these mounts are transformers and it's hilarious. I really want the airplane, but that is so very far away from me being able to get it. Like, even on my main character that I started playing the game on, it's just like, I don't know how long it would take me to get to the point where I could get that. There's just so many steps. Okay. So, Upper Lenosha, Western Thanalin, Eastern Thanalin, and Eastern Lenosha. Okay. So, oh hi Nikki. She put her little paw on my toes. That's adorable. Eastern Thanalin. I'm trying to. Let's start in Footfalls. I'm just going to use the Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket to get us there faster. Can't wait until we need to go there. So if we can get everything to level 29 today, that means that we will have so much more that we'll be able to do on Friday. That one's all squished down. Oh, nope, we didn't need that one. No. Okay. Let's just finish Upper Lenosha because I know where that one is. This is another area that we have spent a lot of time in. But for one of these hunts, we're going to have to take a boat to a place we haven't been before. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Aetheryte there so that I can teleport later. But that requires not dying to the high-level critters getting there. Okay. Okay, so these ones are over by the waterfall. Behind the waterfall, as a matter of fact. This is so cool. Just giant skeleton. And everything just formed around it. Oops. See, I need to remember to wait. I'm still experiencing some lag because I am saving up for upgraded computer parts at the moment. Okay, so this is Eastern Lenosha Bloodshore. Oh, I know where that is. That's Costa del Sol. It is Eastern Lenosha, not Outer Lenosha. Have I mentioned that it's easy to get lost in this game? At least for me? Okay. So these are to the south. I do like the music in this area quite a bit. We will have a lot more to do in this area pretty quickly. The next part of the main scenario quest is going to take us around here for a bit. Okay, so weird penguins, maybe? Is that what these are supposed to be? Did I just get hit with a fish? Is that what I perceived with my eyes? Or did it just look like a fish in mid-jump? Nope, it spit a fish at me. It spit an entire fish at my face. That is incredible. Do it again, do it again. Yes! That's so funny. I've never, ever noticed that before. That's fantastic. Okay. It's got 30 minutes, but there's 0 progress, which means no one's doing it. I'm sure the next hunt will finish this job off. So what was the other one we needed? Rogue. So let's switch to Rogue and potentially get our butt kicked by a giant crab. You know, cute girl things. Getting smacked by a crustacean. Ooh, but these other ones have aggro markers? Claws so powerful they can split rock in two. A shell so hard not even the hammer of the mighty Hecton share can crack. Cancer, a crab rumored to have been spawned in the heavens, has appeared in eastern Lenosha. Slay him and become the stuff of legends. He big, though. He real big. And he has friends. Okay. Can I do this? Is this a thing I can do? No, 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 please. Oh, jeez, this is... Nope. This is gonna be rough, this is gonna be rough. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nope, we're dying. We died. This was a terrible idea. Bad ideas are us. Okay, so I'm gonna go back on Archer, and the last one that we needed, it said it was in Welwick Woods? Welwick Wood in Eastern Thanolin? Oh, I know where that is. Okay. I did know where it was after all. I just didn't remember that it was called by that name. Okay. And that's probably going to be the last thing that we do because we're coming up on 4 o'clock. And I had been planning on raiding Gwynny if they were still going. However, they raided me, so we'll have to find someone else. I wonder who else is online. We'll find out after we deal with the chasm buzzard. There they are. Alright. This is actually going very quickly. I wonder if there's something that we can do that is quick, just to work on leveling up Rogue. Maybe there's a fate in the area that would be good. What's this one? Level 27, that would be good. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so that was level 29. So Rogue is literally the last one that we need to get to 29 before we continue MSQ and all of our side quests, because we finished all the level 28 ones. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, there's people here. Are there people here? No. I was incorrect. Oh no, he saw me before I could get the attack off. Boo! Rude. Okay. There is probably no way in heck that I'm going to be able to finish this in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. However, an attempt will be made. I'm making a dent. That's nice. Keep getting the Lancers, though. Okay. Okay. I don't want to go after the Ranger, though. No. Just stop aiming for the tiny little Lalafell. We don't want to punch the Lalafell. Not this one, anyway. Oh, less than a minute, but we're almost halfway there. Yeah, 15 seconds, there's no way. But I mean, it has given us some level of experience, so that's nice. Yeah, fate failed. Oh well. Can you maybe stop? Stop. I want to get on my bird and go. Thank you. Okay, brass blade. I mean, yeah, I'll try this one down here. Just because we do have a little bit of time left. Okay. Let's see how bad this one will hurt. Listen carefully, adventure. Kikiran bandits have kidnapped several Highbridge residents and are looking to sell them off to the Amalja for tempering. Once a person has been tempered, the soul is lost and the body transformed into an empty husk which answers only to the commands of the primal Ifrit. We must stop this foul dealing and rescue the villagers before they are taken back to the Bowl of Embers. Yeah, okay. Okay, we have friends. Hello. Okay. That's a tiny Aurochs. Is this a person? Yes, these are people, so I need to... How do I cut them free? Oh, come on. Okay. Join them in rescuing these people. It's not letting me rescue them, so I need to slay the mastermind, Niochrome. Where are they? Up at the top, I would guess. Oh, nope. Over there. Yeah, you stay over there. Oh, apparently this guy hits hard. That's good to know. I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons and find out what they all do. That sounds like a great plan. That's right, I have a button that stops that specifically. Remembering, important. Yes, insolence. That is definitely a thing I am being. Very insolent. I mean, at least I'm getting better with the movement part of this, because I definitely struggle with DPS, melee specifically, DPS, most of the time because of needing to move. But I'm gonna die, so yeah, I'm just gonna run. This is not one that I can do by myself. Well, it was worth trying. I'm gonna stand over here with you, Cha-Cha Moon. Yes, on your adorable little box, because you are very small. Love it. All right. So, thank you to everybody who came to see. Thank you, Quinny, for rating me. I super appreciate it. This is the first time that I have been rated, so that was awesome. Here is another shout out for Gwynny. And I also just really quickly wanted to say thank you to Seki for being here and hanging out with me all the time. I also super appreciate you. Let's see who is online. Um, if I can make it do the thing. Ever. um, so as I previously stated, let me just get this going as well while I am looking. So in the chat right now is a link directory for all of the links to all of my social media stuff. So if you are looking for updates, head over to Twitter. I sometimes do bonus streams, and that's where it's announced. As I linked before, I just opened up a community Discord. So if you would like to join there, I would super appreciate it, and to love to get to know you guys better. All VODs for previous streams for this run are up on YouTube. There is tipping on Ko-fi if you would like to help financially support the stream. And there is also gifting on Throne. Right now I am crowdfunding a new microphone because my current one is popping a little bit. But let's see. I think we're gonna head over to Indecisive Fox. It looks like, I believe Indecisive Fox's pronouns are she, her, and it looks like she is doing PvP and dailies in Final Fantasy. So let me just get that started. And if you would like to join me on this raid, a raid message has just appeared in chat, and you can copy that and come with me to see another Final Fantasy 14 friend. All right, thank you again, everybody. I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm so excited that I got to meet new people today. Uh, yeah, I am going to stop talking because I am just going to ramble. So thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day in whatever time zone you're in. Bye for now.